I just lost more than 15,000 US dollar in 2 weeks with day trading. And this is of course not the video I want to make, but I think this is just really important to share with you guys so you can hopefully learn from this. Currently I'm trading for almost 8 years and I think like 6 years profitable. But this is just my biggest losing streak I've had in I think 5 years or something. I took 5 trades and 4 out of the 5 trades got stopped out by a nasty wick, and after my stop got hit, the trades were playing out perfectly, and currently I'm risking 3,000 US dollar each trade. So if your stop got hit 5 times in a row, of course it goes really fast. And this is just a reality in day trading. Losing streaks are completely normal and it's also going to happen to you. But it's really important to trade with a clear mind because your mood is gonna decide your trading P&L. So if you are in a losing streak right now and if you notice you are getting frustrated, step away from the charts. Take a break, because the moment you start revenge trading and try to win your losses back, you are probably going to make things even worse. And trust me, I've learned this the hard way. So when I'm in a losing streak, I don't panic. I still believe in my strategy and next week can be completely different. So for now, I'm just going to enjoy the weekend, chill at the beach, make a few videos. But there is only one problem. It's like 6 million degrees outside. So wish me luck. So for now, I'm just going to hit the gym, walk outside. And I also want to say, English is not my first language. I know it isn't perfect, but I'm still learning. It's gonna take some time, but hopefully you find this video already interesting. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Alright, currently you are looking at my recent trades and this is exactly how I lost 15k US dollar in just 2 weeks of day trading. And I want to show you my thought process. Currently I'm already back up 10k with just one single trade. I'm recording this part of the video a few days later. Alright, and this is also the most important part in trading, risk management. As I said, I am risking 3k each trade, and that is of course 1% of my trading account. And as you can see, my stop loss was getting triggered 5 times in a row. So of course I've lost 5% of my trading account. But the most fun part in trading is when a trade is working out, you can make up to 3, 4, 5 and sometimes even 6% with just one single trade. And for now, I'm just waiting for my last take profit right here, slightly below the 65k. And then I will make around the 14k US dollar. And what I find even more funny, I've showed you this trade before it actually got filled in my recent YouTube update. So let me show you this part of my recent update. Important to keep an eye on Bitcoin right now because this area is of course really strong and really important. So if Bitcoin is able to do something like this in the coming hours, this could bring us at least a nice scalp or day trade. So this is something to keep an eye for the coming hours. But I want to see that confirmation first before I'm going to enter any positions, because and literally a few hours after I recorded the video, Bitcoin created that local confirmation right here. And these are usually also my favorite type of trades, lower time frame rotation setups. So let me show you my thought process of my recent trades. So for now, I'm just letting this trade run. Let's see if my last take profit is getting filled in the coming hours. But let's zoom into these trades right here. And these are of course more like continuation trades and of course not my best type of trades. And this was of course really frustrating Bitcoin was of course in a downtrend. We were creating lower highs and lower lows. And Bitcoin also broke this local uptrend right here. And this local support area right here was turning into resistance. So I was interested in a local continuation short trade. But as you can see, my stop was exactly hit and later this trade was playing out perfectly. So of course, really frustrating. And this also happens to me. So this is exactly the reason why I am making this video, because also if you are trading for almost 8 years, this is something what could happen. Of course, before I took this short trades, I was looking for this long setup right here. And this was, of course, a really bad trade. Bitcoin was, of course, in that local downtrend and we rejected this local high. So my stop was also getting triggered instantly. Of course, a really bad trade. But this one right here, this was extremely frustrating because this trade was perfectly. Bitcoin took the liquidity slightly below this low and we were creating a perfect local structure break, a local trend rotation. But as you can see, my stop was getting hit by a nasty wick and later this trade was playing out perfectly. Really frustrating. And exactly the same happened here. Bitcoin was fighting this local resistance area and I was also waiting for a lower time frame structure break. And if we zoom in, we could see that we saw that local structure break. And I've also showed you this trade in a recent Bitcoin update in this area right here. But as you can see, my stop was getting triggered by a nasty wick and later it played out perfectly. And normally I'm not afraid to take 2 or 3 trades in the same area, but this was in the night time for me, so I was not able to take more trades. So of course, really sad. And exactly the same happened here. Bitcoin was also fighting resistance and I took this local structure break trade, but there was a nasty scam wick here on OKX. So my stop was getting hit right here and later this trade was playing out really well. And this was of course also a really bad start of August. Bitcoin also found some support right here and we saw a nice local structure break, but my trade was getting front run right here. So of course also really frustrating. But for now, this trade is playing out really well, and if my last take profit is getting filled, I will make up to 14k US dollar. So let's see if we could hit this take profit, and hopefully you find this really interesting and helpful. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of these type of videos. So day trading can be insanely frustrating, but this is just the reality. Also for a trader with almost 8 years of experience. For now, I'm just going to hit the gym again and then I'm going to work on new content, and we have almost hit the 1000 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the button, turn on the notifications, and hopefully I see you in the next one. Bye bye.